Hey everyone, welcome to Giving Back AI Education. In today's video, we will learn how to go from the requirement or the idea to n8n automations, and for that, we are going to use tools like ChatGPT. Alright, so as usual, we are building this product called GBCA. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing and also go through these links to understand what we are actually building. So GBCA is basically a co-founder AI agent that we are building, and we have already done our guided onboarding part. You can go and click this link to watch the video or in the description down below. For today's video, I wanted to take a moment to help you understand my thought process in this development. How do I actually come up with all these solutions? Am I a genius? Maybe not, or maybe yes. I'm not sure. But what I can tell you is I do all my best to go out and research what I can do to get things done. I do not have the answers all the time. Yes, that is possible, but I make sure I use all the tools, all the resources I might have to get what I need for the project. Now let's go and copy this. For example, the core functionalities we have as a part of this product is that hypothesis management now, right? We have onboarded our founders. Now they would have their own hypothesis. For example, if somebody wants to open their lemonade stall for the summer, what are their hypotheses? We saw in the last video how different parties or the partners are involved and what would be the business model be like, right? But then with business, there is also hypothesis, because people are passionate about their own hypothesis, and there should be data to back it up. But how do we help founders to validate their hypothesis so it actually is doing good for the business? You can see this requirement here. Hypothesis management is a part of our feature that will help the user identify and prioritize their riskiest assumptions, value hypothesis, or grow hypothesis, right? So this is all we wanted to understand. So this is a huge feature. Actually, it's a huge functionality, that is for sure. But as part of this video, we will see how to go from 0 to 1. If you click here, you can see all the subtitles or the navigation menus for the document, right? You can go all the way down and read everything. That's good. Now, but we also need to have some idea about what's going on and how do we achieve this project overall, the bigger picture I'm talking about. Right, so for that reason, what we do is click on this readme document. This is actually, let's go to readme.md file, right? You can see, and click on this raw button. Okay, so what it actually does is now I can copy this raw content and feed to my ChatGPT. Okay, so this is my ChatGPT. Now I'm gonna say you are a solution architect, and you specialize in n8n AI automation. Okay, take this requirement and understand it fully. Okay, I'm going to paste here. Link is here, and then paste the link of the readme file, because that's the business requirement document. Now the task is, how would you achieve the second function feature? Okay, I will copy the feature here so that it will have better context. So copy this, all right, and then paste here. Okay, now give me a step-by-step process to build the n8n automation manually. Okay, first I want to show you this process, how it gives me the automation guidelines. Now just click on the send button. I'm sure you guys might have tried this already. You can see here it has generated to achieve this hypothesis manager feature in n8n. We want to help a user understand, users identify and prioritize their riskiest assumptions. Okay, value hypothesis, growth hypothesis. Okay, great. Now goal is hypothesis management automation in n8n, step-by-step manual build. user submission via Google Form or webhook. That's great. We already did that, right? So we have a form for the onboarding. User will submit their idea and it's collected somewhere. Okay, field to capture user submission via Google form or webhook. Fields to capture hypothesis statement, hypothesis type, supporting evidence, confidence level, impact level. Now maybe we need another form again, because the earlier one was about the idea, right? So now we need to ask a little bit more questions to the founders to fully understand what they're actually thinking and translate that into a business product. Okay, now fetch and prepare data. You can see use node, set, and functions. So maybe I will do side by side. Okay, I have opened these side by side, and as I'm speaking, I'm gonna show you the nodes. Okay, the first is the user submission. Let's call it Google Sheet. Okay, Google Sheets here on row added. Fine. So let's just add this node. That's our trigger point. The second is fetch and prepare data. So we need to use set or function node, right? So let me show you that node, set or function. So basically this is the mapping node. Okay, the third is AI powered risk assessment using OpenAI or local LLM. So we need to use OpenAI or HTTP request to LLM API, and it returns a JSON. Okay, so for that reason, let's use basic LLM chain, this component of the node, you can say. So okay, we have these. And now store the prioritized hypothesis. So here we can store it in Google Sheet, Notion, Trello, Airtable, Node. Okay, fine. So we just need to store the data somewhere, right? So where do we store? Let's use Google Sheet for now, because that would be the easily accessible resource for us for now. Okay, and what do we need to do? We need to store, right? So first of all, we need to create the spreadsheet and then append the rows in the spreadsheet. Okay, so append or update the row in the spreadsheet. Okay, so they will go side by side. Okay, let me expand this a little bit more. And here basically what happens is, okay, you can see so basic LLM chain is here. It goes to the create a spreadsheet route, append or update the row in here. Then this edit field goes as input to this LLM chain. This trigger connects to the edit fields, and then we need to connect to Gemini. Let's use Google Gemini chat model. Okay, we already have this account set up like usual. And then here, one thing we might not have done earlier, but we can require specific output format. So this way we can say, hey, we always want the JSON output. Okay, so here you can say a structured output parser that will return the JSON output, just like this here example. Okay, that's good. Now let's click tidy up. It's finally taking some shape. Now let's go to the next field. So we did the step 4. Now 5 is optional, visualizing and storing. If using Google Sheet, sorting priority score, if Notion that, right, we can actually do this definitely in the Google Sheet. Optional enhancement, daily summary via email or Slack. Okay, let's do that. Let's get that set up. We want to have Gmail node now. Okay, Gmail. What about the tool? Yeah, we can use the Gmail tool. Okay, then this goes to basically we need a summary, optional enhancement via Slack. So for this we do actually need AI agent. Okay, so let's search for AI agent. Right, we got that. And then AI agent chat model, I'm gonna choose Gemini because that's free. And then memory, let's use simple memory. Okay, then tool could be simply Gmail, because that's what we need, right? We just need to generate the summary. Okay, so the AI agent is the summary agent, right? So visualization and sorting is there. Enhancement, daily summary via Slack or email. So let's say send summary email. Okay, so that's the name of the agent. Tidy up, it's coming down here, and then this will be our input to the AI agent. Let's tidy up one more time. It's taking good shape. Now what is next in the flow? trigger auto test plan creation link with another workflow. Okay, so this one we want to pass, but I want to show you in the future video because we need to create another workflow. And example use case, user submits, system classifies it as a growth hypothesis, medium risk, suggest fake doors test. Okay, so these are the steps. So this is how we do it. In the next video we will actually build on top of it. How do we build a pipeline from here? But I just wanted to show you how to go from the requirement document, this one, to the ChatGPT, get some idea and build based on what is instructed in the ChatGPT. It might not always be the right thing to do, and it may not always give you the best possible solution, but it definitely gives you a starting point, so we always have something to work with and see and validate ourselves if things are going well or not. All right, with that said, thank you so much for watching. It was nice having you here, and then I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.